Many people dream of a better life in a different state. A new job, a cheaper house, a better life for the kids. So you pack up your things, say goodbye to everything familiar, and move to a new state full of excitement. But months later, something doesn't feel right. The roads are packed. Rent is double what you expected. The weather isn't as great as people say. Schools aren't safe. And suddenly, that fresh start feels more like a huge mistake. The friendly neighbors you imagined, they barely make eye contact. That slower pace of life, turns out it's just fewer opportunities. And the affordable home you moved for, now it's eating half your paycheck in taxes and upkeep. The dream starts to fade, replaced by stress and frustration. Instead of waking up to peace, you wake up to traffic, bills, and second thoughts. Some nights you scroll through old photos of your previous home, wondering why you ever left. The promises of safety, savings, and opportunity now feel like sales pitches you fell for. And deep down, you're asking yourself the question no one wants to admit. Did I make the biggest mistake of my life? You're not alone. In 2025, thousands of Americans made big moves chasing lower costs, quieter towns, or just something different. But many of them now say the same thing. I wish I never came here. Some states are making life harder, not easier. People feel stuck. They're drained, burned out, and quietly planning their next move if they can even afford to move again. This video isn't about hate. It's about hard truths. Because glossy ads and real estate blogs tell one story, but real people are living another. And if you think it's only a problem in struggling states, think again. Some of the most popular destinations are the biggest sources of regret. So today, we're breaking it down. 10 U.S. states people regret moving to in 2025. Not based on rumors, but on rising crime, skyrocketing costs of living, failing services, and the voices of people who've lived through the disappointment. And wait till we get to number one, it's not the state you'd expect. So if you're thinking about moving, or just want to know what's really going on in these places, this video could save you from years of regret. Before we begin, hit that like button to help more people see this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more honest, real talk about what's happening across America. All right, let's get into it. Coming down at number 10 is Oregon. Oregon might seem like a dream for nature lovers, but many people are rethinking their decision to move here. While the state offers scenic beauty, peaceful forests, and access to the Pacific, it struggles with major issues like rising crime, homelessness in Portland, and sky-high housing costs. Many new residents say they were unprepared for the gray, rainy weather that lasts most of the year, leading to seasonal depression and isolation. Add to that high state income taxes and increasing traffic congestion, and you have a state that's starting to lose its appeal. Once known for its progressive culture, Oregon is now facing a tough reality as more people are quietly packing up again. It's not just the politics or the weather, it's that the promise of a peaceful, balanced life is harder to achieve than it looks from the outside. Coming down at number 9 is Washington. Much like its neighbor Oregon, Washington has become a state where people are starting to second guess. Seattle was once a tech magnet, but the cost of living has exploded, and housing prices have pushed many middle-class families to the edge. Add in long commutes, rainy weather, and recent spikes in property crime, and the Pacific Northwest lifestyle feels less idyllic. Many people arrive expecting outdoor adventures and high salaries, but leave frustrated by taxes, traffic, and a feeling that the state is becoming less livable by the year. Those who moved for work are realizing the paycheck doesn't go as far as they hoped. While it's still beautiful, Washington is losing its shine for people who want affordable, low-stress living. Coming down at number 8 is Florida. Florida draws in thousands every year with promises of sunshine, beaches, and no state income tax. But behind the palm trees, many people find a different story. The intense humidity, hurricanes, and rising insurance costs are catching people off guard. Newcomers from colder states often find the heat unbearable year-round. Plus, traffic in cities like Miami and Orlando can be exhausting. The political climate has also become a major reason people feel uncomfortable staying. Retirees and remote workers thought they'd found paradise, but the reality of natural disasters, overcrowding, and culture clashes make some regret the move more than they expected. Coming down at number 7 is Texas. Texas has long been marketed as the land of opportunity for affordable homes, booming cities, and no state income tax. But people moving in are finding out it's not that simple. Big cities like Austin and Dallas are now facing high high housing prices, and strained infrastructure. The summer heat is brutal, and blackouts during extreme weather events have shaken people's confidence in the power grid. Some newcomers are struggling to adjust to the conservative political environment, especially those from more liberal areas. And even though jobs are plentiful, wages aren't always keeping up with the cost of living. The dream of wide-open spaces and freedom is still alive, but it's not for everyone. Coming down at number 6 is Arizona. Arizona's sunny desert landscapes attract people looking to escape cold winters, but many find the intense heat and dry climate hard to handle. Summers here aren't just hot, they're dangerously hot, with temperatures soaring above 110 degrees Fahrenheit for weeks. Water shortages are becoming more serious, and air quality is declining in areas like Phoenix. Some regret moving due to the state's limited public transportation and rising housing costs, especially in popular retirement cities. Others find the culture isn't as friendly or welcoming as they hope. The Grand Canyon State has its beauty, but for many, daily life turns out to be more challenging than expected. Coming down at number 5 is Nevada. Nevada often appeals to people with its no-income tax promise, vibrant Las Vegas lifestyle, and dry climate. But many who move there eventually regret it. Outside of Vegas and Reno, much of the state lacks strong job markets and access to essential services. Las Vegas can be fun at first, but the novelty wears off, leaving many craving a slower pace and stronger community. The state also ranks poorly in healthcare, education, and safety in some regions. People expecting luxury often face high utility bills and desert isolation. Nevada's allure is real, but it's not for everyone in the long run. Coming down at number 4 is New York. New York may be iconic, but it's also one of the most expensive states to live in. From New York City's sky-high rent to heavy state and local taxes, many regret the financial burden. Public services are strong, but cost of living pressures and constant noise, congestion, and fast-paced life can become overwhelming. Outside the city, upstate areas struggle with job shortages and aging infrastructure. Many who move to chase a dream eventually burn out. It's not just the money, it's the lifestyle, the stress, and the feeling that no matter how hard you work, it's still hard to keep up. Coming down at number 3 is California. California is often viewed as the land of opportunity, with beaches, mountains, and tech innovation. But it also tops the list for regret. The cost of living is extreme, with housing prices far out of reach for most families. Traffic in cities like Los Angeles is nightmarish, and wildfire threats are real and growing. High taxes, political divisions, and concerns about safety in urban areas have made many second-guess their move. Some, who came for the dream, are now heading elsewhere for affordability and peace of mind. The Golden State still shines, but only for those who can afford the cost. Coming down at number 2 is Alaska. Alaska has stunning wild mountains, untouched nature, and a strong sense of independence. But living here is a different story. Harsh winters, isolation, and the high cost of goods due to shipping make daily life hard. Job opportunities are limited in many towns, and healthcare access can be a challenge. Many who move here hoping for peace and space soon miss community, convenience, and sunshine. Alaska may offer beauty and adventure, but it comes with real trade-offs that not everyone is ready for. The regret isn't always about the place, it's about the sacrifice it takes to stay. Coming down at number 1 is Hawaii. Yes, even paradise can come with regrets. Hawaii draws people in with its beaches, sunsets, and laid-back lifestyle. But the reality is different. The cost of living is the highest in the US, and housing is limited and expensive. Island fever is when real people feel isolated from the mainland, families, and career options. Everything from groceries to gas costs more, and job markets are competitive with low wages. Many newcomers struggle to feel part of the tight-knit local culture, and the dream starts to fade quickly. Hawaii is breathtaking, but for many, the financial and emotional weight is too much to carry. And there you have it, 10 US states that sounded like a dream, but for many, turned into regret. We often dream of starting fresh in a new place, maybe better weather, cheaper rent, or more opportunity. But as we've just seen, the reality doesn't always match the promise. For many people, the move turned into something they didn't expect. It wasn't just about jobs or housing, it was about lifestyle, safety, cost of living, and how a place truly feels day to day. Some of these states may still be great for certain people, no doubt, but what works for one person might be a disaster for another. That's why doing real, honest research matters more than ever in 2025. live. Beyond flashy photos and big promises, you need to know the truth from people who've lived it. So before you pack your bags and chase the dream, ask yourself, what really matters most to you? Because once you're there, the shine can wear off fast, and going back isn't always easy. If this video gave you some clarity, do us a small favor like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you won't miss our next one. We post honest breakdowns like this. And hey, drop your thoughts in the comments. Have you lived in any of these states? Were they better or worse than you expected? We want to hear your story. And if you want more smart, honest videos like this, check out the next one waiting for you on screen.